Hey guys, we are back with more Legend of Heroes, Son of Kiseki II. Let's talk to Tobal here. Listen, I'm glad you're okay. They were worrying about you. And of course, I can't understand what Rin says because, as I said, too much effort to force it.
俺のアクサ宛てにいきなり通信があったんだ。一方的にお前さんのいる場所を事細かに教えてくれて、その念のため調べに行ってみたら、案の定お前さんがいたわけさ。見当もつかないな。聞き覚えのない声だったし。いや、どこかで聞いたことがあったような、なかったような。ま、こっちの方はこれ以上考えても仕方ないか。
I don't really understand what they're saying. Maybe talking about how they were trying to, how he found Rin, and then he's just like, thinking about it anymore is pointless.
今はまさに起こってる内戦の方が問題だろう。
And then suddenly he stops getting voice too. So I don't really understand this game sometimes. These are bad guys. Alright, I'm gonna fast skip this because I'm not getting anything out of it. Alright, looks like I have to return over there. Maybe turn in for the night? Sleeping? I don't know. Don't I have a house here? It seems kind of weird. So even this guy is like not totally generic. I get to take a bath? I was here before. I don't know what the two options were. When in doubt, just go. I have a feeling someone else is gonna join me in the bath. Probably a girl. Notice Rin's scar. Think to yourself, more Rin. Just slashing back on the battle. Don't totally understand as usual, but something like I wanted to join you, felt like it would be a waste, and it's like, oh, well, we're siblings, so this is perfectly normal. Hashtag one-sided conversations. I feel like they're actually talking about pretty important stuff here. But until this game gets an English translation, I probably won't know what it says. And and some random ad popped up on my computer. That's great. Some kind of one-sided lecture just telling about how important Rin is to everyone, and the Rin should like realize it or something. Seems like she's trying to console him with regards to what happened at the end of Senna Kiseki II. Everyone was happy to help and save Rin. That guy doesn't look very happy, but that's just his personality. Same with her. So essentially they were all worried about him, and they all willingly stayed back during that fight. It's not like Rin betrayed them. I think maybe Rin's struggling with those kind of feelings. I think I know who that is. That's not a good thing. Okay, she's not a sibling. Why is she here? So she's a princess, but they're friends, and they have an interesting relationship. She's a very, I don't know how to put it. Personality kind of reminds me of her brother. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into what exactly they said there, just because it's not why I like this game. I think the cat said something like, "I don't really understand humans' feelings well," and Reen was pretty understanding about it. Seems like something has happened. So not only could that thing keep moving, but it's getting closer. So we might have to go back and fight it. Seems like it's got a one-man track to hunt down Reen. This isn't voiced, so I'm gonna skip it. Toval, and I didn't see the rest. I have a feeling Lee's joined though. Yep. And I can also switch characters now. So Toval is stronger, Elise is not. That makes enough sense. Elise is also able to fight using a rapier, and Toval, I think, uses his fist maybe? Anyhow, we'll get to see various things here. So we can switch later like this. There's a shop? Yeah, there's a shop over here. So there's some discussion here, so I can talk to like everyone here, which would really add a lot to this game. But like I don't understand it, so yeah, that sucks. Not open yet, or something else. I think that's just talking. So you can also talk to the shopkeepers instead of just treating them like merchants. I mean, they are merchants, but you know what I mean. It's more than that. You can also make food. So there are various items here. That's a nice item. I don't have the money, and I don't really have the money for any of this. Oh, but I can exchange. I forgot. Okay, so I have slightly more money now. I can buy one of these, and I'm just gonna save my rest. Let's equip that. Let's just make Reen more overpowered, because why not? Looks like I can't change his equipment. Oh, he does have a weapon. It's like a baton or something. I don't know why I thought he used his fist. Me imagining stuff. Look, I imagine what I want, alright? Doesn't have to make sense. So I'm probably going to want to go out to the open. It doesn't show it here. There's a shop in the middle. That's what I don't understand. $10 points. Tiara. What am I trading for exactly? It says I have 15 points, but what are these points? Well, whatever, I'll just save it. Am I supposed to talk to these people? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Give me some kind of hint. Ah, got it. I had a feeling I was supposed to go out. I just wasn't sure. Oh, maybe those points have to do with fishing. Some kind of enemy here. So we're still going to learn plenty more about the game. There should be a way to change characters over here. So I'm gonna want to link up characters. Alright, so that attack wasn't as effective. I'm feeling this will be more effective. Yep. So he got like stunned, but it would only give me, I think, 2 advantages instead of a triple advantage. So now we got linking up. Pretty important. So right now I'm linked to Tobal. Let's change that if I can remember how. There we go. So I've got link ability 3. So there are different levels of link ups, and those give different bonuses. And you've got link attacks like this. Do extra damage. I really don't want to talk when this music is playing. So you'll also notice a bunch of stars next to the HP and stuff. That changes your likelihood to do special, to do link attacks, and I think that's all they affect. But you'll see here I can get a lot of information on them. So his attack type is, he's got BBB in the last 3, so that's okay. So for this one, I think Elise would be, Elise and Tobal are both pretty good choices. Reen is not a great choice for a link attack. If I really wanted to be efficient, I would constantly change up my links to make sure the partner always has someone linked, at least when they're on the offensive. Elise, good job, or something like that. Sometimes if there's no kanji I can read it really slowly, but how often is that? I feel like I should read what this is. That's such a pain though. I still don't understand exactly what that is, but they say it when they see a treasure. Too bad you can't, there's no chest dialogue here. Another thing to note, well, what they just said is pretty much like, oh, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Yeah, so they're very close. This is part of what I didn't want to explain before. Borderline annoying. This is what I was talking about earlier. To make sure they've got someone. It's like a slingshot. It's a cool attack, anyway. ADF is their like magic or defense, art defense. So that decreases that, which makes them open to those kinds of attacks. Now the range here is on there's a circle here, and that shows the range. They've got a decent counterattack. So this is a very small range. There is a circle, but it's pretty much only for a specific enemy. That's a circle under the enemy. You see, you'll also notice there's a huge circle. That one is for the entire field, and there's a circle around me. That's for areas where I can attack by moving. So when I attack, my character will automatically move accordingly. So the gameplay is not super simple, but simple enough to get easily and not super hard, but still fun and potentially challenging. You don't have to really grind much for most of the game. If you fight like 70% of the enemies you encounter, you should be fine. You'll definitely have to put in some effort for boss fights and stuff, but for the most part you should be fine. Okay, so he's got S rank for that. So let's switch with Reen. Got a B rank, that's pretty good. Let's try some of her crafts. This looks like a healing craft, so let's try this. That's an art. So you're racking up brave points by doing these link attacks, and eventually it'll unlock stronger and stronger link attacks, which is just useful in different situations, mostly to do more damage though. Oh, another CP bonus. So this game isn't very hard right now, as you can see. I'm just kind of destroying everything. Looks like he's got mostly attack arts. Useful though. Sorry, I'll be going on ahead. Says the cool and slick Toval, whatever you want to call him. Guess we'll speed run in circles. Get that behind advantage. Let's wipe out everyone. As craft. GG. Such the proper young girl. I mean, she did get raised with the princess. She's got pretty good manners, that kind of thing. Shouldn't be very too surprising. I think I can destroy these, right? Yeah. They won't always give me things, that's not good. I wanted to steal that bonus, but I clicked the wrong thing. So I'll start skipping S-Craft sometimes to save time. So there's that sparkly little item on the floor. Pick that up. It's good to switch things up a little bit. There was something back there, wasn't it? I don't like missing out on stuff. Run faster, Toval. Yep. So he's got a ranged attack here, semi-ranged. He's also got a close-up attack. I didn't get any advantage that time. I wasn't sure what kind of effect his attack would have on these. I'm all out of CP, so time to do this the normal way. So this is a straight up attack where it's got the specific range and I can control the range. So attacks like these, crafts and arts, have ranges like this. And it's not as important in this game, but in previous games it was more important where you wanted to really make sure you were hitting a specific range. Predicting enemy attacks, so I got the 0 art bonus there, which is pretty useful. Predicting enemy movements and planning your arts accordingly could be helpful as well. I'm just gonna save my CP for now. Could have done the triangle attack, but I'm gonna save that. Oh, boss monster. So if you see a chest like this, not good. It's actually the same music from last game, so it looks like they're reusing some stuff. Feels like a remix though. This doesn't have... Yeah, let's go for some hitting multiple enemies here. If I could even hit all of these... Yep, there we go, all 4. So by changing my placement of the circle there, I was able to hit more enemies. Which you can tell by the health bars underneath. It might have been easier to just use his tool as S-Craft, but that's no fun. That would end things too quickly. Then again, I might get wrecked here if I'm not careful. Yep, Reen died. Looks like he had something to save him, not sure what, to be quite honest. Oh, not good, not good. Said I wasn't going to use the S-Craft, but now I'm kind of tempted. Should be okay. So those guys are both frozen. You can see the turn count is the number beneath the snowman thing. So it's actually pretty dangerous. They'll be okay once we finish the battle. And thankfully, I think a level up heals them. You tend to get good items from beating those things, though. So she's got a healing art here. It's actually meant for recovery, I believe. But I'll live with it. He's got one too now. That's useful because you can heal outside of battle. And Reen's more of a melee fighter. Pretty much anyone can use arts in this game. Some have more EP, might have higher magic defense. But overall, pretty much anyone can use anything. You just need the right setup. Some people have limitations in their setup, so Reen is like of a fire of affinity, so he lends himself slightly better to that. I think sometimes it limits your equipment to certain types, so I think he has one limit on a fire type. Right now it's not a problem, but like later on, for instance, that might make it easier to use a fire type. I just want to listen to this music more. So Reen got that extra hit in there, which is pretty nice.
悪いな。先に行かせて。少し吹雪いてきた。日が暮れたら厄介です。急ぎましょう。さて。
Alright, time to destroy everything. Too many enemies here. I don't know what he's doing, but it's pretty freaking cool. And that's my favorite part. It just feels so satisfying, destroying everything at once, getting all that experience boost. So he actually auto-aims towards the enemies, it seems like. Not gonna get a full bonus, but that's okay. I think these are shining palms. I don't know if normal attacks will even work. They might just miss. Oh, no, they worked. Let me watch the Sepith I get, or did it already show it? No, it didn't give anything that special. Maybe it was just normal enemies after all. That must have been it. There are these things in the previous game, in Trails in the Sky, called Shining Palms, which give a lot of Sepith and I think experience too. He's got really good AoE, it's just really good in general. OP in fact, that's Reen for you. Doesn't look like I can hit all three at once here. One thing to note is that this game is also on Vita. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. The game looks pretty similar on Vita, so take that for what it is. You could say that for a Vita game, the graphics are pretty good. For a PS3 game, the graphics are admittedly subpar. Not gonna hide it too much. I still enjoy the game regardless, since graphics aren't what make a game for me. I think plenty of room for improvement in this game. Tons of room for improvement. It's still enjoyable regardless. Since no one's voiced, I'm just gonna skip this. I have so many games I need to beat that kind of pressures me to try not to waste time. Two paths here. This one is a treasure chest. Another ornament. So he's got limitations. For instance, I think this is wind, mirage, or maybe not mirage. Something space, maybe space. He's got this is darkness and fire. So that's kind of what I meant by the limitations. So I could, for instance, change this to fire, and then I have one more quote-unquote free spot, but it's not a big deal. She's got water and darkness. I let myself get attacked again, but thankfully this one didn't count as a back attack, just barely. So I'm gonna check what kind of weakness they have. Fire, huge weakness to fire. Wind is not terrible. But he's also just got a normal attack weakness to Toval. Oh, but he's not linked up with anyone, so that's not gonna do any good. But if I do like this, this is a fire type, I think this will work. No, it's not an art. That's pretty good damage. This is why the triple advantage is really useful. You get that extra advantage with the extra attacks, as well as doing some damage up front, and it just kind of adds up quickly. So, like, that uses up his turn because he had a status effect. Again, she's frozen. And as they're frozen, they can't really do anything. So he also had a status effect, which is why that thing died. Poison, okay. See what this does. I know it's gonna heal quite a bit. Sweet. See, that took care of that. I wasn't worried. Oh, that must be that guy. Close by. Sibeth. We'll see what that's useful for later, maybe. I might not actually record it. Hopefully I'll record it at least once. I think I showed it in the previous game. Most likely those mechanics are going to work pretty much the same. It is a direct sequel using the same engine after all. Came out only a year after. Maybe actually one day less than a year. I really love the battle theme. That was a good feeling. Yep, let's continue just like us. Alright, we did it. More leveling up. That's what that was, right? I'm only half paying attention. So yeah, save point here. The game is nice. It's not gonna throw too many crazy surprises at you. You see a save point, not a save point. You see a heal point, save. See, it's so well associated with each other that I actually call it a save point. Okay, and we are actually going to call it quits for here for now. Until next time, guys. Bye.